Villainous by its_Kingston on AO3. Episode 52, Chapter 25, Epilogue. Dobby wasn't sure how to feel when Nagate and a seemingly upset Toga returned to the van. The former was carrying the bag, as expected, while the latter kicked at a rock on the pavement as she approached. "What'd you do?" "Me? I didn't do anything." Ochako defended herself. She wouldn't tell me why she was upset. The thing I wanted wasn't there. Toga sighed, climbing into the back of the van. "Oh, and RHTF is on the way. I accidentally tripped a laser while grabbing something. You might want to step on it." "Why wouldn't you lead the conversation with that?" Dobby groaned. Sprinting to grab the steering wheel, he pushed the gas pedal, and the van roared in response, moving forward quickly. After a minute of silence, the man spoke to lighten the mood. "Why did they name themselves something so stupid? RHTF? Yeah, Reformed Hero Task Force wasn't the best name. Doesn't roll off the tongue." Ochako responded. "League of Heroes would have worked." Toga murmured. She seemed to shake the bad mood, for now at least, as she stored through the bag. "That's just not creative, though." Dobby chuckled. "The LOH doesn't sound as cool," Ochako pointed out. It's better than what they have now." It was only 6 a.m. when the three got back to the League's base. The sun was stretching over the horizon, lighting up the sky as they pulled up outside. The orange glow highlighted how little the building had changed, despite how much everyone inside had. It was bittersweet to think about it. They spent years here, years of their lives they'll never get back, and that was okay. "Hey!" Twice said quietly as they entered the base. His mask was tinted orange in the same glow that lit up outside the building. He smiled softly. "I finished my work. It's up to you." "Oh, the party?" Ochako asked, emphasizing party in a way that clearly meant she knew it wasn't a party. "Yeah." Twice gave a thumbs up. "So, get something good?" Uh, not really," Toga murmured. "It'll all just gonna be sold, I guess." "Oh, actually, I wanted to keep one," Ochako said, pulling the box out of her pocket. "It's simple, but that's what makes it pretty, I think. It's an engagement ring, but I'm still gonna keep it." "Is that the type of ring you want if you want to get married?" Dobby asked nonchalantly, walking past them to sit on the couch. Yeah, probably. It's short and sweet, straight to the point." Ochako nodded. "Can I see it?" Toga asked hesitantly. She held a hand out to accept the box. "Mm-hmm." Ochako handed it over, smiling as Toga looked down at it. "Hey, Nagate!" Twice said, promoting her to turn around. "Look at this!" "Twice? When's the last time you slept? We've had that glass for years." Ochako replied, eyes falling on the shot glass the man held. "On the contrary, it's a glass made to look like the old one. It's new." Shigaraki offered. Toga stood nervously behind her, rainbox posed in her hand, her eyes flickering around the room, landing on Dobby, who was tapping his knee. "Oh," she quietly murmured, falling to one knee with the box in hand. "Yeah, no, why would you make a new cup that looks like the old one?" Ochako sighed. "That one isn't even cool." "For a distraction," Twice declared, gesturing behind her. "A distraction for—" Ochako trailed off, slowly looking down to see Toga. "Really?" she asked carefully. "You said something a year ago about wanting to get married, and well, I wanted to give you at least one thing you wanted, 'cause I'm probably one of the biggest reasons you didn't get to be a hero. You never said you wanted to marry me specifically, just that you wanted to get married when you grew up. I talked to your parents. They wanted me to make sure they got to see you after, so that's why it's so early in the morning. Sorry." She laughed a little, eyes dropping to the ring before going back up to Ochako. "Marry me?" Ochako smiled, crouching down to meet Toga on her level. "Of course," she said gently, wrapping her arms around the blonde. Toga reciprocated, nestling tightly into her once girlfriend, now fiancé. She started giggling, and soon Ochako was too. "I was worried you'd say no or something," she murmured. Ochako pulled back slightly, looking her in her tear-lined eyes. They leaned forward, lips brushing in a slight kiss. "Is this what you've been worried about? And that everyone has been working on?" Ochako spun around, glaring at the three who innocently watched. "I made a dress." Twice gave a double thumbs up. One for the proposal and one for his hard work. "And Toga, you haven't told me how you and your suit." "Cake," Dobby said. "I'm making cake." He wasn't fond or overly emotional situations, but tried his best to keep the mood light. "I called the others and let them know to attend." "It was a little thrown together," Toga murmured. "You've been thinking about it for a year." Ochako chuckled. "That's hardly thrown together, and besides, I know you aren't the planning type. I appreciate you doing all this." She kissed Toga on the cheek and leaned on her shoulder, eyes closing softly. "I love you, Himi." "I love you too, Chako." "It's done. It's over. It's gone. No!" Okay, Kingston, I really, really loved your work so much, and I loved your little notes at the end and each stuff. So do not worry, this series will be replaced by another of Kingston's series. Another one of Kingston's series. Okay. The one that's going to be replaced is yet another Ochako and Toga one. It is, but before that, I'm going to do a one-shot because I want to do the one-shot, and I've been wanting to do the one-shot for a while, but I haven't had time to do the one-shot, so I'm going to put the one-shot in this. So tomorrow there's going to be a one-shot, and then we're going to go into Kingston's. So, I'll tell the one-shot is by, it's by a fan fiction writer that I have like a little bit of a crush on. Like, they're super cute. I like their writing style, and they're like really nice and stuff, and like make me want to twist my they make me want to kick my hair and twist my feet, they make me mix up my words and make me giggle and smile, and overall, like, this person's actually really nice, and I really like them. Anyways, moving on, right? It's a crack fic, crack one shot. It's probably just gonna be this is gonna be one episode. It's not gonna be broken into multiple episodes. It's gonna be one episode. And as for the series that's gonna take up after that, it's gonna be, obviously, it's by Kingston. It's called A Song to the Tune of Love, by its_Kingston. Here's the summary. They sit on the bench near UA, tucked snugly between green patches and mowed grass, off the edge of a concrete walkway. It became a routine. It was unnerving at first. The aftermath of the war. Uraraka hadn't slept right since, hadn't been able to calm down unless she checked all the corners of her house, peered into the shadows, and made sure they weren't peering back. She often reflected on those fights she had during their final stand. Or, Uraraka and Toga bump into each other at a park. Romance ensues. Right, I'm really excited for this. Super, super, super excited. It's, as Kingston said, one of their prides. One of their little babies. I think, what's their wordings again? Hold up, I could check right now. It's in the comments. So, like, I can very much check. I just have to, like, scroll down and stuff. Okay, scrolling down. I'm so honored, and I know it's silly, but I think you're such a damn. Oh, no, that's another one. Yeah, go ahead. This fic is my pride and joy, so I'm super psyched about this. Feel free to okay, yeah. So that's the thing. So you think I'm a cool person? Hold up. I'm a cool person. I'm not a cool person. I'm someone who sits down and read fan fiction. And they want to do this for a living. Like, I want to do this for a living. I sit down and read fanfiction, and if I'm not sitting down and reading fanfiction, I'm sitting down and playing silly little games like Dress to Impress, Minecraft, Dial Town. At that point, I was playing Die Town, which is Dial Town, but different. Anyways, and if I'm not doing that, I'm sitting down and reading fanfictions. Like, I am anything but a cool person. Anyways, that one is 8 chapters, but it's 47 words long. So definitely each chapter is going to be broken down into like 3, 4, 5 parts. So, most likely, here, let me check. Most likely, it's going to be broken down into 25 parts. So 25 episodes. Expect 25 episodes of that, so another month. And I think the 2 p.m. slot, it's going to just be reserved for Kingston for a while. Yeah. Because after this one, I want to then do a Lumity one. A loose X Amity one, definitely. And then I'm going to do some other ones of Kingston. Kingston, I really love your writing style so much. I really appreciate you, and I really like it so far. You're definitely going to be going down in one of my favorite authors. Right now, I only have certain authors that I have favorited, that I read a lot of their stuff. One of them obviously being Clouds, My Head in the Clouds Not Coming Down. They're pretty renowned and known in this fandom, though. Another one being, obviously, the fanfic writer that I have a little crush on. You're gonna figure out who that is tomorrow. And you know, others to ensue and stuff like that. But no, yeah, I'm super excited for a song to the tune of Love. It seems really interesting, and I'm really excited for that. So let's all stay tuned for that, because I'm sure we're all gonna have so much fun with that one. Okay. As always, my raindrops, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to my Discord server and socials are down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.